Let's take a look at the chart action for Ethereum. Alright, so here's what I was looking at. I had been looking at the 38% level right here and the 50% level. I had limit orders. Those was my two targets. My first target was 4,074 and then my second target was 328. We hit the first target, but we didn't come down and hit the second target. So what I'm thinking about doing is canceling this limit order and adding it to my position right here. Let me go ahead and just delete everything so we can get a fresh look. In general, what I was watching or what I'm looking at is this resistance, all this resistance right there pretty much. Let's do a trend line. We got a downtrend, something like that. We broke that downtrend, we had a downtrend and we broke that going to the upside. That was the main thing I was watching for. And so in my opinion, this is a bullish signal right there. We could also kind of do maybe, I don't know, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. I was looking at maybe resistance right here and resistance right here. Maybe we're in some sort of like little channel pattern and we're waiting to break this little channel going to the upside. But I don't know, probably we have another little uptrend like this. So let's see what happens in this little pattern right here. If we could break going to the upside, maybe we could target from the top to the bottom of this little pattern, drag this to the breakout, and we're looking at a target of approximately 4,890, which brings us up to the previous resistance levels up here, which I would be targeting in general anyways. So yeah, I'm thinking if we could continue this momentum, what I'll be looking at is this previous top over here. We could do a horizontal red line as well on the previous top. Let's do something like this, and let's change that to red for resistance. And it looks like around 4,870 approximately, and that lines up with that target. Let's see if what happens when we come up. If we can continue this momentum going to the upside, it looks like we broke this trend line going up. If we can continue the momentum going to the upside, let's see if we can come up and test this target, or this previous top should I say, and then maybe we'll have to trade in here for a little bit and then we could get a breakout to the upside. Like on my last video, like I was saying, if we switch to the weekly time frame, the main thing that I wanted to do was stay above 4,000, and that's pretty much what we did. You should go back and watch my video and see what I was talking about, or what I was kind of calling. But what I really wanted to do is stay above this little line right here, and that looks like what happened. Let's delete some of these trend lines so you could see it a little bit better what happened. So we came up, we had resistance, broke through that resistance right there, and then we came down, got a little bit of resistance right here, and came down and started trading in this area. What I was saying in my last video is I want to see us bounce on this trend line right here. Maybe instead of us giving us resistance, it'll hold support now. And in general, let's see if we could trade in this area and then break through like that. Maybe, I don't know, something like that. I'd been kind of targeting around 6,000. If we delete everything, actually, let's just keep some of these lines. Let's keep that red line. What I want to show you is the Fibonacci retracement. Actually, it's not a retracement, it's, I don't know what you call it, but you drag from the top right here to the bottom over here, and that gives us, sometimes I like to do this with like stocks that are, or coins that are getting like dead cat bounces, but so this is like a new thing for me. But what I would be looking at is this level right here on the Fibonacci chart, or the Fibonacci tool, I guess, and this is sitting around 6,100, or approximately 6,000 in general. That's what I was kind of targeting, 6,100. It's what it says. But yeah, so I mean, I think this might be the next target in general. But like I said, we have to get through this 4,870 level first. So let's see if we could keep this momentum going to the upside. We could probably even do something like this too. We have a trend line going to the upside right here. We have a couple actually, which we have this trend line, something like this, and then we also have another one going something like this. And I think until we break these trend lines going to the downside, then we are assuming that we're pushing up. So yeah, I mean, as long as we keep bouncing on that trend line, it's good. It seems like it should be good. Maybe we could be targeting that 6,000 level. Let's see if we could break through this previous top though. Let me know what you guys think.